Hello and welcome. We live in a digital age. It's undeniable. Smartphones, social media, and the internet are deeply intertwined with our lives. This connectedness has brought about incredible advancements. We can connect with anyone, anywhere, at any time. Information is readily available at our fingertips. The world has become a global village, and that's exciting. Social media in particular presents a double-edged sword. On one hand, it allows us to stay connected with loved ones across the globe, share experiences, and build communities around shared interests. It can be a powerful tool for staying informed, accessing support networks, and even promoting worthy causes. These platforms offer a platform for creativity, self-expression, and even entrepreneurship. We can discover new passions, engage in meaningful discussions, and access a wealth of information and entertainment. The possibilities seem endless, and in many ways they are. In this video, we'll explore the often overlooked aspect of our digital lives, the impact on our mental well-being. We'll delve into the concept of digital wellness, discuss the potential downsides of excessive screen time, and most importantly, equip you with practical strategies to establish healthy boundaries with technology. It's time to take back control and create a healthier, more balanced relationship with the digital world. We'll delve into the concept of digital wellness, discuss the potential downsides of excessive screen time, and most importantly, equip you with practical strategies to establish healthy boundaries with technology. It's time to take back control and create a healthier, more balanced relationship with the digital world. Today, I want to introduce you to the concept of digital wellness. Think of it as a holistic approach to our relationship with technology. Just as we prioritize physical and mental health, digital wellness encourages us to be mindful of our digital habits and their impact on our overall well-being. It's about finding a balance. It's about harnessing the power of technology for good while mitigating its potential downsides. It's about being in control of our digital lives rather than letting them control us. In today's hyper-connected world, digital wellness isn't just a luxury, it's a necessity. The digital landscape can feel like a vast and overwhelming terrain. We are constantly bombarded with information, notifications, and updates, all vying for our attention. It's easy to get swept up in the whirlwind, feeling pressured to be constantly connected and in the know. This constant stimulation can lead to a state of digital overload, characterized by feelings of stress, anxiety, and even exhaustion. We may find ourselves mindlessly scrolling through social media feeds, comparing ourselves to others, or feeling envious of their seemingly perfect lives. It's important to remember that what we see online is often a curated version of reality. People tend to present their best selves on social media, highlighting their successes while downplaying their struggles. Comparing ourselves to these idealized versions of others can lead to feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt. Digital wellness is about recognizing these pitfalls and developing strategies to navigate the digital landscape in a way that supports our mental health. It's about setting boundaries, prioritizing our well-being, and remembering that we have the power to choose how we engage with technology. In a world that constantly demands our attention, disconnection has become an act of rebellion. It's about reclaiming our time and attention, choosing to be present in the moment rather than tethered to our devices. Disconnecting, even for short periods, can be incredibly liberating. Think of it as a digital detox. Just as we might cleanse our bodies of toxins, disconnecting from technology allows us to cleanse our minds from the constant stimulation of the digital world. It gives our brains a chance to rest, recharge, and engage with the physical world around us. Disconnection fosters genuine connection with ourselves, with others, and with the world around us. It allows us to be fully present in conversations, savor the flavors of a delicious meal, or simply appreciate the beauty of a sunset without feeling the urge to document it for social media. The benefits of disconnection are numerous. Studies have shown that even short breaks from technology can reduce stress, improve sleep quality, and boost creativity. By incorporating regular periods of disconnection into our lives, we can reclaim our mental peace and rediscover the simple joys of being present. Digital wellness isn't about demonizing technology or advocating for a complete digital detox. It's about being mindful and intentional about how we use technology, choosing quality over quantity. It's about engaging with technology in a way that enriches our lives, rather than detracting from them. Think of it this way. Instead of mindlessly scrolling through social media for hours on end, we can choose to follow accounts that inspire us, educate us, or bring us joy. We can engage in meaningful conversations, connect with like-minded individuals, and use these platforms to fuel our passions. The key is to be selective about the content we consume and the accounts we follow. Just as we might curate a bookshelf with books that interest us, we can curate our digital feeds with content that uplifts us, informs us, and contributes to our overall well-being. Mindful engagement also involves setting boundaries. We can choose to designate specific times for checking social media, limit notifications, and create tech-free zones in our homes. By establishing these boundaries, we reclaim control over our digital lives and prevent technology from encroaching on our personal time. While technology has undoubtedly brought many benefits, it's crucial to acknowledge the potential downsides of our always-on culture. The constant connectivity, while seemingly benign, can have insidious effects on our mental well-being. It's like a constant hum in the background, subtly chipping away at our peace of mind. Our brains weren't designed to process the sheer volume of information we're exposed to daily. This digital overload can lead to a state of chronic stress, making it difficult to switch off and relax. We find ourselves constantly on, even in moments that should be dedicated to rest and rejuvenation. This constant state of hypervigilance can manifest in various ways, from difficulty concentrating and making decisions to increased irritability and mood swings. We become reactive rather than proactive, slaves to the pings and notifications that dictate our every move. It's essential to recognize these subtle signs of digital distress and take proactive steps to mitigate their impact. Ignoring these warning signs can lead to more severe mental health challenges, impacting our relationships, work, and overall well-being. Excessive screen time contributes to anxiety. Social media can breed anxious thoughts. Curated feeds fuel social comparison and inadequacy. This comparison spirals into self-doubt and anxiety. Constant updates create urgency and FOMO. Break the cycle for mental peace and healthier digital relationships. FOMO, the fear of missing out, is a pervasive phenomenon in the digital age. It's that nagging feeling that something more exciting, more fulfilling, is happening elsewhere. This feeling can be particularly acute when we're bombarded with images and stories of friends, family, and even strangers. The irony is that while we're busy chasing these fleeting moments of online excitement, we often miss out on the beauty and richness of the present moment. We become so preoccupied with what's happening elsewhere that we fail to appreciate the simple joys and connections right in front of us. In today's digital age, sleep, a fundamental pillar of well-being, is often sacrificed at the altar of connectivity. The allure of the digital world, with its infinite scroll of entertainment, information, and social interaction, keeps us tethered to our devices long after the day's activities have ceased. The blue light emitted from our smartphones and tablets further disrupts our sleep patterns. This blue light interferes with our body's natural production of melatonin, a hormone that regulates our sleep-wake cycle. The result? Difficulty falling asleep, restless nights, and waking up feeling groggy and unrefreshed. Chronic sleep deprivation, a common side effect of excessive screen time, has been linked to a myriad of health problems, including increased risk of obesity, heart disease, diabetes, and weakened immune function. It also wreaks havoc on our mental health, leading to mood swings, irritability, difficulty concentrating, and even depression. Establishing healthy sleep hygiene is crucial for both our physical and mental well-being. This includes creating a relaxing bedtime routine, avoiding caffeine and alcohol before bed, and most importantly, creating a tech-free sanctuary in our bedrooms. One of the most insidious aspects of social media is the illusion of perfection it perpetuates. Scrolling through our feeds, we're bombarded with images of seemingly perfect lives, flawless faces, idyllic vacations, loving relationships, and enviable accomplishments. It's easy to get caught up in this carefully constructed facade, forgetting that it's just that, a facade. What we see on social media is often a highlight reel, showcasing the best moments while concealing the struggles, insecurities, and imperfections that make us human. Comparing ourselves to these curated versions of reality can be incredibly damaging to our self-esteem and mental well-being. It's essential to remember that everyone experiences challenges, setbacks, and insecurities, regardless of how perfect their lives may appear online. Cultivating a healthy sense of self-worth requires focusing on our own journeys, celebrating our accomplishments, and embracing our imperfections, rather than striving for an unattainable ideal. Breaking free from the illusion of perfection requires a conscious effort to curate our social media feeds mindfully, following accounts that inspire us, uplift us, and promote authenticity over artificiality. Remember, true beauty lies in our individuality and our ability to embrace our authentic selves, flaws and all. In the digital age, our attention has become a valuable commodity, constantly sought after by advertisers, social media platforms, and even our own devices. Every notification, every update, every breaking news alert vies for our attention, pulling us away from the present moment and into the digital ether. This constant bombardment of stimuli can leave us feeling scattered, overwhelmed, and disconnected from ourselves and the world around us. Reclaiming our attention, then, becomes a radical act of self-care, a way to reclaim our mental peace and live more intentionally. This means becoming mindful of the digital distractions that constantly vie for our attention and making conscious choices about how we spend our time and energy. It's about setting boundaries, creating tech-free zones, and prioritizing activities that nourish our minds, bodies, and souls. Remember, our attention is precious. It's the currency with which we experience life, connect with others, and create meaningful memories. By reclaiming our attention, we reclaim our power to choose how we experience the world around us, both online and offline. All right, let's get practical. We've discussed the importance of digital wellness, the potential downsides of excessive screen time, and the need to be mindful of our digital habits. Now let's explore some actionable steps you can take to establish healthier boundaries with technology and reclaim your mental peace. The first step is acknowledging that change takes time and effort. It's about making small, sustainable changes to your daily routine rather than trying to overhaul your entire digital life overnight. Start by identifying the areas where you feel most tethered to your devices or where you experience the most digital overwhelm. Perhaps you feel compelled to check social media first thing in the morning, setting a tone of comparison and anxiety for the day ahead. Or maybe you find yourself mindlessly scrolling through your phone late at night, sacrificing precious sleep for fleeting online stimulation. Once you've identified these digital pain points, you can begin to implement strategies to regain control. It's about setting realistic goals, experimenting with different approaches, and finding what works best for you. Remember, digital wellness is a journey, not a destination. A digital detox can reset your relationship with the digital world. It's like pressing pause on the constant stream of information. Even short periods of disconnection can be beneficial. Start with a few hours each day. Engage in activities that nourish your mind, body, and soul. Go for a walk in nature. Spend time with loved ones or pursue a hobby. Disconnecting can bring calm, clarity, and focus. Think of your social media feeds as a digital garden. Just as you would cultivate a garden with care, selecting plants that thrive in your environment and bring you joy, you can curate your digital feeds to create a more positive and uplifting online experience. Start by taking an inventory of the accounts you follow. Do they inspire you, educate you, or make you feel good? Or do they evoke feelings of envy, inadequacy, or comparison? Be ruthless in unfollowing or muting accounts that don't contribute to your well-being. Instead, seek out accounts that align with your values, interests, and goals. Look for creators who promote authenticity, positivity, and meaningful conversations. Remember, you have the power to choose what you consume and what energy you allow into your digital space. By curating your feeds mindfully, you create a digital environment that supports your mental health and well-being. You'll be amazed at how much more enjoyable and enriching your social media experience can be when you intentionally choose what you allow into your digital garden. Ironically, technology itself can be a valuable ally in our quest for digital wellness. Numerous apps help us track screen time, limit distractions, and establish healthier habits. Think of them as digital guardrails, helping us stay on track. Screen time trackers provide insights into our device usage. This awareness motivates us to set limits and adjust habits. In a world where technology seems to permeate every aspect of our lives, creating designated tech-free zones can be a powerful way to reclaim our physical space and foster a sense of peace and tranquility. Think of these zones as sanctuaries, where you can disconnect from the digital world and reconnect with yourself, your loved ones, and the present moment. The most obvious tech-free zone is the bedroom. Banishing devices from the bedroom, or at least keeping them out of reach, can significantly improve sleep quality by reducing exposure to blue light and minimizing pre-sleep distractions. The dining table is another prime candidate for a tech-free zone. Mealtimes should be opportunities to connect with loved ones, savor delicious food, and engage in meaningful conversations, not scroll through our phones mindlessly. Other potential tech-free zones might include your car, your bathroom, or even a cozy corner of your living room dedicated to reading, relaxation, or creative pursuits. The key is to create spaces where you can truly unplug, recharge, and engage with the physical world without digital distractions. Remember, digital wellness is not a one-size-fits-all proposition. It's about finding what works best for you, your lifestyle, and your individual needs. It's about creating a sustainable rhythm that allows you to harness the power of technology while safeguarding your mental health and well-being. Experiment with different strategies, track your progress, and don't be afraid to adjust your approach as needed. Some days will be easier than others, and that's okay. The key is to keep coming back to your intention, to your desire to create a healthier, more balanced relationship with the digital world. Remember, you are in control. You have the power to choose how you engage with technology, how much time you spend online, and what content you allow into your digital space. By setting boundaries, practicing mindfulness, and prioritizing your well-being, you can create a digital life that supports rather than detracts from your overall happiness and fulfillment. Now you might be thinking, this all sounds great, but is there any scientific evidence to support these claims? The answer, in short, is a resounding yes. Numerous studies have investigated the impact of screen time on our brains and bodies, and the findings are compelling. For example, research has consistently shown a link between excessive screen time and sleep disturbances. The blue light emitted from our devices suppresses melatonin production, a hormone essential for regulating our sleep-wake cycle. This disruption can lead to difficulty falling asleep, restless nights, and daytime fatigue. Furthermore, studies have revealed that excessive social media use can negatively impact self-esteem, particularly among young adults. The constant exposure to curated images and idealized lives can fuel social comparison, leading to feelings of inadequacy, anxiety, and depression. On the flip side, research has also highlighted the positive impact of reducing screen time and engaging in digital wellness practices. Studies have shown that even short breaks from technology can reduce stress levels, improve focus, and boost creativity. Mindfulness practices, in particular, have been found to be effective in mitigating the negative effects of digital overload. Unplugging regularly can counter the negative effects of excessive screen time. It's about consciously choosing to disconnect even for short periods. Think of it as a digital detox. Unplugging allows us to cleanse our minds from constant digital stimulation. It's a chance to reset, recharge, and reconnect with ourselves. Engage in activities that nourish your mind, body, and soul. You might be surprised by the positive effects of unplugging. Reducing screen time can have a tangible impact on our lives. A study found that students who abstained from checking their phones performed better on tests. Digital distractions impair our ability to focus and retain information. Minimizing these distractions creates mental space for deep learning. This principle applies to all aspects of our lives. Minimize digital distractions to enhance focus and engagement. Our attention is a finite resource. Reclaim your attention for deeper engagement with the world. One of the most liberating aspects of establishing healthy digital boundaries is the shift from FOMO, fear of missing out, to JOMO, joy of missing out. Constantly bombarded with images of perfect lives, we feel like we're missing out. This fear-based mindset keeps us tethered to our devices, seeking validation. JOMO is about finding joy in our own experiences, regardless of the digital realm. Embrace the freedom to disconnect and define your own fulfilling life. Digital wellness isn't about demonizing technology or retreating from the digital world entirely. It's about finding a sustainable balance that allows us to harness the incredible power of technology while safeguarding our mental health and well-being. It's about being mindful, intentional, and proactive in shaping our digital lives. Remember, technology is a tool. It can be a powerful force for good, connecting us with loved ones, expanding our knowledge, and enriching our lives in countless ways. However, like any tool, it's essential to use it wisely and intentionally to prevent it from controlling us. By setting boundaries, practicing mindfulness, and prioritizing our well-being, we can create a healthy and fulfilling relationship with the digital world, one that supports our overall happiness, productivity, and mental peace. It's time to reclaim our time, our attention, and our mental well-being. It's time to thrive in the digital age, not just survive it. The power to create a healthier, more balanced digital life is in our hands. Don't just take my word for it. Countless individuals have experienced the transformative power of digital wellness firsthand. They've reported feeling calmer, sleeping better, being more productive, and feeling more connected to themselves and others after implementing some of the strategies we've discussed. One individual shared, "Since I started setting boundaries with my phone and taking regular tech-free breaks, I feel like a weight has been lifted. I'm sleeping better. I'm more present with my family, and I no longer feel constantly tethered to my devices." Another person shared, "Creating tech-free zones in my home, especially the bedroom, has been a game changer. I finally feel like I can truly unwind and relax without the constant distractions of my phone. My sleep has improved dramatically, and I feel more refreshed and energized throughout the day." These stories are a testament to the fact that digital wellness is achievable and that even small changes can have a profound impact on our lives. By taking control of our digital habits and making conscious choices about how we engage with technology, we can create a healthier, happier, and more fulfilling life, both online and offline. As we've discovered, the digital age presents a fascinating paradox. Technology, for all its wonders, can be a double-edged sword. It connects us, yet it can also isolate us. It informs us, yet it can also overwhelm us. It entertains us, yet it can also distract us from what truly matters. The key, as we've explored, lies in finding balance. Digital wellness isn't about rejecting technology altogether. It's about harnessing its power for good while mitigating its potential downsides. It's about being mindful, intentional, and proactive in shaping our digital lives. Remember, your time and attention are precious commodities. Don't let them be hijacked by endless scrolling, fear-inducing algorithms, and the relentless pursuit of online validation. Choose to invest your energy in activities that nourish your mind, body, and spirit. Embrace the joy of missing out. Disconnect to reconnect. Create a digital life that reflects your values, your priorities, and your vision for a happy, fulfilling life. Now it's your turn. Take a moment to reflect on your own digital habits. Are they serving you, or are they subtly sabotaging your well-being? What small changes can you make today to reclaim your time, your attention, and your mental peace? Perhaps it's setting aside specific times for checking social media, creating tech-free zones in your home, or incorporating regular digital detox periods into your routine. Remember, even small changes can have a ripple effect on your overall well-being. Experiment with different strategies, explore the digital wellness resources available, and find what works best for you. Don't be afraid to ask for support from friends, family, or even a therapist if you're struggling to establish healthy boundaries with technology. Remember, you are not alone in this journey. Millions of people are rediscovering the power of digital wellness and creating healthier, happier relationships with technology. Join the movement, take control of your digital life, and experience the transformative power of disconnecting to reconnect.